And it was the coincidence of a lifetime. An Austin doctor provided life-saving heart care for a young girl in Round Rock.
So here we are more than 20 years later. She'd provide that same care for that young girl's newborn daughter. Ford Sanders has their story.
You want to talk about your journey?
Moments like these, Michaela Allen wasn't sure she would get.
Nobody in my family has what I have.
Earlier this year, her daughter Anderson was born with aortic valve stenosis, a more severe version of a condition Michaela also has.
At 20 weeks during our anatomy scan, they had said something's a little up with the heart. We didn't have specifics at that time.
When Michaela was 8 years old, she was diagnosed with having a bicuspid aortic valve, which was hard for her to understand at the time.
It just felt like kind of a normal appointment. I guess when you're a kid, you just don't know anything differently.
Back then, she was seen by Dr. Karen Wright, a pediatric cardiologist for Pediatrics Pediatric and Congenital Cardiology Associates of Texas.
Her pediatrician had heard a murmur, and in my assessment, that murmur sounded abnormal, so we did further investigation. And we found that she indeed had a congenital heart defect that had not caused her any problems in the first 8 years of her life.
When it came time for Anderson to be born, a surprise was waiting for Michaela.
I happened to be the cardiologist on call when Anderson was born.
I had been down visiting Anderson in the ICU. I'm back up in the room. I think we had ordered dinner, and Dr. Wright walks in, and she goes, "Do you remember me?"
Dr. Wright says the moment was truly special for Michaela's mother as well, seeing the same doctor to help her daughter and now her granddaughter. But she says they knew they had to buckle in for a long road ahead.
We knew that Michaela's baby was going to require really pretty urgent assessment and care and intervention.
The day after she was born, Anderson had her first life-saving surgery, a balloon valvuloplasty.
Her first full day of life, she had her balloon procedure. It's where they go into the heart with the balloon and kind of stretch out the valves to try and open them up more.
Anderson will need multiple open heart surgeries, but she's staying on track and hitting all of her marks each doctor's visit.
They say that once she has surgery and stuff, she'll be able to play sports and be a normal kid, which again is just a blessing.
Michaela says after more than 20 years after Dr. Wright provided life-changing care for her, she's grateful that a familiar face can do the same for Anderson.
She is too cute.
Well, and what are the odds for the entire story? I'm glad she's getting such great care.
Me too, me too.